Like I care if you report me. Hey guys, welcome to another Legend 27 Idle Hero stream. This video is going to be a little bit different. Still going to be some Idle Hero stuff, but personal, I guess, what would you do type questions are going to be asked here. I don't really need to get a haircut tomorrow. Alright, here's the deal. Let's go ahead and put up the links, that way the people can see it if they choose so. Summons and casino or something. Alright. Let's wait for some people to get on here, guys. Take you a little bit of backstory here. Well, I'll wait for a couple people to jump on here. And just so you guys know, the reason I'm doing this is a live stream, so that way there's video evidence. That way if there's ever anything in court or anything like that, there's proof of what happened. And I don't really care about that kind of stuff. I mean, I've got a really clean record. I'm not a violent person or anything like that. I added some background noise this time because a couple people requested it last time. It's copyright-free music playing on my TV while I'm doing this stuff. Let me know what you guys think about that. We got 4 people watching. Alright. So, most of my views don't come from live. They come from views anyway, so that way you guys will be able to talk after I'm finished. So here's the deal. As most of you know already, I've apologized for it a few times. You guys know that I've had a problem with a certain person on server 18. I'm not really sure what to do next. The one thing I should say first is the one game that I really play is Idle Heroes. Clash of Clans and Idle Heroes. It's the only 2 games I play. I don't play consoles anymore. Sold my Xbox, sold my Xbox One, PlayStation 4. I just don't play them. I've had them for like a year and a half, and they've been turned on like twice. Maybe 3 times. So, one of my buddies needed the PS4, or the Xbox One, and I sold her my Guitar Hero that I had for PS4 at the same time. And the PS4, my cousin needed one, so it is what it is. I don't really need them. Actually thinking about, because Destiny 2 is coming out, I'm going to pick up one of the new Xboxes, but for right now, the 2 games I play is Idle Heroes and Clash of Clans. In these games, I'm fairly laid back for the most part. I don't chat a lot, I don't think anyways. You know, maybe once or twice a day. My guild's kind of dying now, but I get on here and talk every single day that I'm doing anything. You can see the 9th was the last time I chatted there. Before that, it was the 7th. I said something. Before that, it was, you know, there's the 6th, and I still hadn't said anything. So I'm not like a super active chatter on these games. It's just not my thing. Clash of Clans I do even less, and I'm the guild leader here. So anyways, looking for your guys' opinions on what you would do if you were me. So I get online yesterday and I notice it, somebody's name, as a direct, like, hit at me, is, let me see if I can find them real quick. I know they got like 1.4 Bonobo in real life. No. Oh, wow. Alright, so it looks like he's changed his name again. So, Tough Guy IRL had changed his name to oh, yeah. Court's gonna love you. Love it. Cool. So obviously this person is one of the people that's a hater, I guess, for some reason. Not sure. Bula, I used to think was cool, but obviously he's made this thing. So people think that it's a funny thing that my brother died. I shared it that that's the reason why I had left, and these guys are really pushing it now. So Tsunami changed his name to Deadbrother. Question, question, Deadbrother. Question, question. The name of their group is now Bros Reaper. These people are continuously harassing me, and the one thing that I do, or one of two things that I do to relax, they're harassing me about the one thing that they've ever said to me that they know really gets to me, really hurts, about my dead brother. And you saw one of their, little butt buddies, I guess, because, they're the most powerful on the server now, so let's support them. Let's kiss their ass no matter what they say. So they're allowed to sit here and continually make jokes about my little baby brother dying. I blocked them, of course. After I blocked them, I guess they noticed that I blocked them. Now they make it to where anytime that I go anywhere, I get to see things like Bros Reaper making a joke about killing my brother who's already dead. Like, who's sick enough to do that shit? Question, question mark, dead brother. Now he's tough guy in real life. I'm not a tough guy. I'm not a fighter. Nothing like that. I really have no other choice other than to quit this game that I actually like to get these people to stop harassing me. I was pissed off. I popped off at the mouth, or text or whatever, and said, I said that I would pay money, you personally, but making such accusations of people against money is not okay. Please reconsider. Okay, so I popped off and said I would give anybody $500 if they could give me this guy's address. Because I'm tired of this guy being an internet troll, consistently talking about my dead brother. I've continuously asked him to not talk about it. I said, let's squash the beef. Let's not talk anymore. I've blocked him. I've done everything I can to get this guy the right way to stop. Okay? He won't stop. Every time I get on this, my only recourse at this point is to quit the game. So, and everybody is like defending this kid, basically, saying that I shouldn't do anything to him or say anything about him. I shouldn't try to find him to confront him in real life because I feel that I think he's a coward. I think he's a pussy. I think that if I could see him in real life and I could have a conversation with him, not saying I beat the hell out of him, I made the wrong thing that I said. I just asked for his address. I was going to pay for his address. And I said, popping off, I said the wrong thing and said I would pay money to get his, if somebody beat his ass and videotaped it. They're trying to say now that that's going to be like a felony or something like that. Like, come on, guys. Be real here. You show me one person in America, you go up to them and you tell them after their close family member dies and you make a joke about that dead family member. Every one of you, think about this right now. Imagine your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, somebody you're really close to and have been your entire life, your family member, and somebody comes up to you and says, haha, your brother's dead. Why are you being such a whiny baby about it? What's the big deal? I mean, it's just your brother. He just died. What's the big deal with that? And continuously harasses you about that. Continually jokes about your brother dying. Continuously antagonizes you about your family member dying. What are you going to do? What would you want to do? And these guys, they're completely not focusing on the fact that this guy is doing all these things. And he's a manipulative little shit. And ooh, it's pissing me off somewhat horrible. on his channel, I would say. Of harmful intents on his channel, I would say. I mean, do whatever you want. That crossed the line with money. Oops, it's still bad. I'm just saying, just to drop this before it gets... I have a family lawyer. I really do. It's important. Mine's important too. I'm finishing up a video. I'll be 5 minutes.
No, leave it.
Okay, 5 minutes.
He's talking about a house for us.
Hold on 1 second, please. Okay, I'll come up in less than 5 minutes. 1 cigarette. My fiance's got people over. But anyways, so yeah, I popped off the mouth, said some stuff I shouldn't have said, and offered money for somebody to beat his ass, I guess. Take it back, I guess. I shouldn't have said that. That was immature of me. I still do want to know where he lives. I still want to see this person. I want to meet him. Tsunami, whatever your name is, what you're doing is not okay. You're making it to where every day, like I talk angry and mean and everything like that, but for real, completely real with you, you're making it to where every day that my one escape from everything that happens in my life was this game. You're making it to where my one escape is a place that I have to relive my brother's death over and over and over again. And you think it's a joke. You think it's funny. There's so many other things you could pick on me for. Pick on me about my gap tooth. Pick on me about my messy hair. Say I'm ugly, I'm gay, whatever the fuck you want to say. Say it about me. Don't talk about my brother, man. And I've told you this before. Don't talk about my family. That's not okay. In what universe is that okay? Like, imagine if your mother died, and then I laughed about it over and over to you, and then I put my name as, haha, dead mother. So why are you crying over losing your mother? You know, over and over and over again. And you think it's, like, I seriously don't understand people. And people are like, oh, you crossed the line with money, and oh, I shouldn't be saying this because he's my guild mate and stuff like that. Like, the guy's name right now, he changes it all the time. Obviously, he's spending money, purposely spending money just to antagonize me and to cause me pain. Do I report him to the game developers? Are they allowed to do stuff like this? Bros Reaper? Tough guy NRL, but it was Deadbrother? Are they allowed to do stuff like this? Do the developers of the game allow shit like this to continually go on? I'll admit where I was wrong in, you know, saying I want to beat him up or whatever like that, but you tell me one person in this that you know that if you went up to them and laughed about their family member passing away recently, that they wouldn't get angry. I really think, honestly, with this video, as calm as I'm being right now, not screaming, cussing, going, flipping all off, I honestly think that I'm being very, very calm and rational about this, where most people, if they had the skill set and abilities that I do, would... I appreciate that, man. But with the skill set and the resources that I have at my disposal, would have already handled this situation. I mean, it's not that hard to find out where somebody lives. Most people don't use proxies or something like that. If they get on a lot of different apps, chat apps or stuff like that, their IPs are done the way that a lot of people, like chat apps and things like that, you can legitimately call back that offer. You said, can you do that? Would really help this a lot, just saying. I don't... Whatever, man. Is that a big fucking deal? That I offered $500 to find the kid's address? I'm officially calling off the offer for somebody to beat him up for $2,000. Alright? I'm not going to pay anybody $2,000 just to beat his ass. Okay? Fair enough? Happy? So I won't pay. But anyway, so there's a lot of ways to find like IP addresses and stuff like that. If you get them into a chat room or something like that, a lot of times with like Skype and stuff like that, when you chat with somebody you're used to, all you have to do is open your command prompt and do like netstat-a or something like that, and you can see active IP connections, and from that you can grab their IPs. You can do an IP sniffer if you're playing with them on Xbox Live because you connect directly with each other. There's like a lot of different ways to get their IP. After you have their IP, you're within, a small range of their house. Within just a couple miles, you have their area. From there, a lot of times you can use some, phishing attempts, or if it's not phishing attempts, a lot of times you can just like bullshit with them or pay like, in all honesty, the easiest way to do it is to, a website like Fiverr or something like that, find a girl with a cute voice, get her to change her address to near him on like Facebook, have her add him on Facebook, do like a whole little blah 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 song and dance where she flirts with him. Thanks. And then, get him to come out in the open. Then you got a picture or whatever like that. And you can, go pretty far with it. It takes, I don't care who you are. At a certain point in time, you're going to slip up and you'll get them, with just some, semi-creative, types of phishing and social engineering attacks. That takes hacking completely out of the equation. That's just simple social engineering, and it's a really quick way to get somebody's real information. Hacking 101, I guess. Who was on my team before Dragon Slayer? I don't know. I'm probably gonna fucking delete this game. Oh, now I changed it back to Tsunami, by the way, guys. I guess Tsunami changed to somebody else. No, that's the original Tsunami. Is Tough Guy NRL is the original Tsunami, and I guess somebody else changed their name to Tsunami. I know this because Tsunami's characters, he had a level 200 Rosa and a level 200 Ormus. So somebody else is acting like Tsunami, even though they're not Tsunami. So, don't ask me why. On my team before Dragon Slayer, I didn't have evil team. So I had a completely different team. My old team was something like I either did Flame Strike there, but Faceless there, or Karim there, or I could throw Aiden at the end. It really depended on how I felt and what I wanted to do at the time. So I don't know. But then I switched up my team to the other team that you see now. So, alright guys, time for you to tell me, what would you do if you were me? If people around you, some of them used to be what you thought was cool with, not really friends, because you're not really friends with anybody on the internet, but acquaintances. Somebody that you helped out multiple times, that you looked out for, and, other people that are just, there. What would you do if you were me? Or what would you do if you were put in my situation and some internet troll continuously talked about your recent family member dying? If you had to get online to your one escape every day and be reminded of that happening in your life. If you had the money to do it and you knew how to do it, would you try to find him? I mean, he's obviously a coward because he won't say where he lives. He won't tell me any information about himself. So, I don't know. I blocked him. When I blocked him, that's when he started changing his names on everything. So it's not even like I can get away from him. Blocking him doesn't work. Because even though I blocked him, they still put up stuff like Bros Reaper. So what do I do? What'd you do if you're me? Was I completely out of line saying that I would pay somebody $500 for his address? I don't know, man. Shit's ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna stop this for now. I'll be back in a little bit to do another video. I did Aspen Dungeon today, by the way, guys. There is a glitch with it with Dantalion that I found out. By the way, I forgot to videotape it while it was happening. If you use Dantalion in your first spot, SpongeBob, even if I don't open up World Chat ever again, still when I go into like things like Arena, that's what they're doing. They're changing their names to talk about my dead brother. And they're naming like their teams. Things like Bros Reaper. Specifically to get at me. And to pick on me for my brother dying. Just to let you guys know, anybody that does that, anybody that makes fun of something like that, you're scum, dude. You're so immature. You're so fucking pathetic. Like, imagine the worst possible emotional pain you've ever been in your life. Times that by 10. And that's what you're making me go through every day. But you don't care. Least you could do is be a fucking man. Tell me where you're at. So that way I can come talk to you about it. Any one of you. Pick one. Anyways, again, stopping this video. I'll be back later to do a more Idle Heroes version one. Guys, give me your opinions. Give me your... What would you do if you were me? Again, it's server 18. Their guild is Holy War. Obviously, the majority of the guild accepts and encourages people joking about... joking and encouraging about my brother dying. So, like, encouraging them to antagonize me on that one. Like it's a joke. Like it's funny. Like it's a fucking game. I'm glad my pain brings you so much fucking joy. You sick little bitches. Bye. I'll be back later, guys.